backline threat with Naafiri a little bit stronger. So you have this Leona, Renekton, Naafiri kind of dive looking to try and threaten the backline. The problem is, I think Poppy gets a lot of value in this draft.
Humanoid gets push in mid, which means he can move towards the grubs first. First one secured by Fnatic. It's Upset who takes it. Razork doesn't have smite, and Lyncas does. Mikyx trying to get onto Lyncas, but Lyncas jumps up into the air and dodges away. Czajek now looking for that flank position. The Humanoid's much more healthy than he is. Lyncas goes in, gets the smite, a grub apiece so far between these two mighty foes. Razork flashes, catches Lyncas. Steadfast presence will stop the Zenith blade forward from Nisqy, and he's in the middle of Fnatic. Lyncas dives in onto Razork, but he can't get it. Czajek will flash forward. Upset's going to chase him away. Meanwhile, Carzzy's stuck between a Humanoid and a Mikyx, and he will go down. Upset. I don't think he gets in range of Czajek here. Gatling gun, autos, cleanses away and dies to the tower! That's greed manifest from the Fnatic bot laner.
I'm so happy, Minik.
Why are you happy?
Czajek is building Malignance.
Yeah.
He's not building
Rod of Ages.
Point is that it doesn't matter, he should care. I think Carzzy is now overstaying if Vitality want to try and respond to the grubs.
Humanoid running forward has unbound his soul. Carzzy trying to put the damage back into him, but loses out on that trade. Mikyx on the flank now. Nisqy hasn't been spotted. Humanoid goes forward with the Q3. Zenith blade misses. Hound's pursuit. Humanoid will find two. Carzzy cleanses away from Mikyx. Humanoid stunned up with the solar player. There's the shutdown for Lyncas. And now Mikyx's in for a world of hurt. Charmed up, taken out. It's Carzzy who secures the kill in the end. Fnatic did want to fight over the grubs, but Vitality had other plans.
I mean, Carzzy just acting as bait there. Fnatic with these pushing waves makes it much harder for Vitality to enter these objectives.
Definitely does. It feels like Vitality have been a little bit more willing just to step back as well.
After advantage. I feel like Vitality need to force something soon.
I agree. I just think it's hard. Because, like, the only CC you have... Fnatic disengage.
So no angles found. TP was committed from Oscar, though, so a small advantage gained at the very least from Vitality. Hang on.
Mikyx goes in with the Magnet Storm, stuns up Nisqy. Humanoid coming in from the side as well. Carzzy's killed off Mikyx, but Nisqy's so low. Now Nako on the backline. Lyncas diving in with a Hound's Pursuit. Razork now in the middle of them as Czajek and Nisqy begin to collapse. Razork locked up with the Zenith blade, but he's found two somehow. In the middle of them all, Razork surviving with a Sundered Sky. You found the angle, but that's a cute Poppy. Razork just absolutely outplays.
An ace for Fnatic as Razork is able to dance his way around. Razork's Poppy. It's an old school one, but it's a good one.
Yeah, it is. It is now false life on the shoulders of Fnatic. Mikyx missing the Shattering Strike, but jumping across the wall is Razork again. Keeper's Verdict does go wide. Lyncas is trying to open up onto Oscarinin, and Nisqy doesn't really have a hope of getting out of here. Slowed up, stunned up with a red buff, and now Nako has to pop the Dominus to try and survive, but the chase continues. Slow after slow with the battles. Nako falls second. And Fnatic find two more in rapid succession.
In the top lane, meanwhile, you'll notice that Humanoid is forcing the ultimate out from Czajek as well, as he finds another fantastic trade.
Oh, Lyncas. Greedy going back in with the Hound's Pursuit, but Upset had friends around the corner. Two more to Fnatic. That's 5 for none on the bot side of the map. 4 for none, in fact. That's Mathematic. Good job.
He does get away with his life, even though Humanoid tried to make the play happen, but a tower's going to fall in the top lane, a tower's going to fall in the bot lane, and I mean, this is Fnatic's game to lose. A single fight was all they needed to blow the game wide open, and Humanoid on this Yone, level 16 once again in the driver's seat.
8,000 gold ahead, Betty. Vitality aren't even allowed in the passenger seat. They're like in the boot or something right now.
Lyncas is going in.
And he's looking for it. The charm's going to go down onto Oscarinin, who has a stopwatch to see if he can buy a little bit of time. The solar flare not quite timed well enough. Gets the knockback onto Lyncas as well. Oscarinin there onto the blast cone. Only Nako following him now. Razork's going to get the CC against the wall and flash away to survive. While all of this was happening, Humanoid's pushing through bot. Upset has the push in mid, and Fnatic can just heal up, and then unless Vitality go for the Baron, someone's going to have to reset to deal with Humanoid. Fnatic might just start up the Baron themselves. Who's going to go and deal with the Yone?
TP in,
stop the ports,
and then when someone goes to
close the gates.
he could just TP into the fight.
Yeah, well, Nako's locked up against the wall. Red buff helping Fnatic as Nako falls. Czajek fell as he tried to defend the inhibitor tower. The inhibitor itself, Carzzy stunned up, dashes forward, but nowhere for that dashing man to go. Nisqy the next up for Fnatic. They'll take him down. Only Lyncas survives now. And within 28 minutes, Fnatic have somehow materialized a 12,000 gold lead. The Nexus Towers are their target. It's 2-0 for Fnatic, and game 2 was an absolute stop.
I mean, what else is there to say? We were skeptical about the composition from Vitality. They failed to find an angle, and every single time they tried to make a play, Fnatic simply shut them down. Strong performance from Humanoid today, and overall a great series from Fnatic.
Yeah, good job all round from them as well. Oscarinin, after struggling in game 1, came back with a 4-0-6 Gragas performance. The only